Hi, hello. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, or welcome to my YouTube channel if this is your first time watching. My name is Oenda, and I'm going to be talking about my TBR for October. These are basically all the books I want to read in October. Have I learned from last time and still set a ridiculous amount? Yes, even though I currently have spillover from last month. But still, shoot high, aim high for the moon, for the stars, and then just fall like slightly below. But anyway, so yeah, these are all the books I want to read in October. So it's kind of like spooky season. So I've been reading like last month I read a couple of books like that, and I'm going to continue this month with reading like sort of spooky books. And I'm still also like trying to, read more sci-fi as well. So my TBR is going to reflect that. Anyway, so the first book I want to read is House of Hollow by Krystal Sutherland. So I was supposed to read this last month, but I couldn't because school life it happens. So basically, we have these three sisters who go missing for like a month, and then they come back, and then they look different. Things have gone, they look a bit weird. Things have changed, and then they don't remember what happened to them in that month. And then years later, their elder sister goes missing again, and then the two other ones have to figure out what happened to her. So yeah, that is House of Hollow. I want to read. Then the next book I want to read is Noor by Nnedi Okorafor. Again, more sci-fi. Trying to get more into sci-fi. So all I know is we're following this like maybe it's supposed to be like unnatural woman. I know she writes like a lot of Afrofuturism, which was like also very intriguing to me. And basically, she's has gone through I think a lot of what's the word augmentation, and this is like frowned upon in their society, and then she basically has to come to terms with that. Yeah, that is all I know about it. So yeah, that's Nor by Nnedi Okorafor. It's like 200 pages, so I just want to like try out and see if it's an author that I want to continue reading. So yeah. Next book I would like to read is An Absolutely Remarkable Thing by Hank Green. So all I know is we're following this girl who finds this like giant sculpture, and she posts it on YouTube, and she basically becomes like famous, like a viral sensation, and then she becomes like the international spokesperson for these like possible alien society, and basically just follow her. And yeah, I've heard like nothing but good things. Obviously, all the books I've heard nothing but good things, so I'm really looking forward to that and seeing if I like it. Hopefully, I like it and I buy book two. Yes. Then the next book I want to read is The Library at Mount Char. All I know about this is supposed to be really weird, and there's a library, and these siblings have been raised in this library. Excuse me, and I think their dad, tutor, mentor, I don't know, he's gone missing or something. And he might secretly be a god or something. I don't know. All I know is this supposed to be like a really weird book and it's supposed to be spooky. And so it fit the vibes. So yeah. Then the next book I want to read is Slewfoot by Brom. Excuse me, I have a cold, so yeah, it's not great. All I know is we follow this woman in like New England, and I think she loses her husband or something, and then she's basically like becomes like an outcast in the town, and she like maybe befriends this spirit or something, and then they have to like decide, they're going to be on, you know, what they will do and what actions they're going to take. So yeah, I've heard that this is like really, I think has like really pretty writing, and I had, there's maybe some witches, and just if it the spooky season vibe. So yeah, I hope I like it. I really don't know like a lot about books before I decide to add them to my TBR. I try not to know too much so that I don't have like form an opinion beforehand. So yeah, that's why like I know next to nothing. And I still opened Goodreads, but I really just want to just read it to you. I don't think that makes any sense. So anyway, the next book I want to read is The Last Tale of the Flower Bride by Roshani Chokshi. Chokshi? If I pronounce that wrong, please. I'm sorry. I know this also I think has like another series called The Gilded Wolves. I haven't read that, but this is like an adult fantasy debut. All I know is we follow I think like two timelines where there's this man who marries this like mysterious woman and then she tells him never to pry into her past. And then we follow like an earlier timeline where we follow that same woman and her friend, and basically there are a lot of secrets and it's supposed to be like very spooky and very like, bit again lovely writing, very haunting aspects, but very like gothic vibes, which that's what we're looking for. So yeah, The Last Tale of the Flower Bride by Roshani Chokshi. I enjoyed. Next on my list is Small Favors by Erin Craig. I'm almost done with at the time of this recording, House of Salt and Sorrows, which like has like just gothic vibes, and I'm really enjoying it so far. I'm almost at the end, so I think I pretty much enjoyed it. And it's like very atmospheric. Like she really writes. It kind of reminds me of, not that they're the same thing, but of the Night Circus. Just in the sense, I feel like I'm very transported. I feel like I'm there. It's very like atmospheric, like stuff by the sea and just like cliffs everywhere. And I just feel like she really has like very descriptive, very lush language. And so we follow. So I'm really looking forward to reading this book. Basically, that's all my preamble was for. We're following this main character who lives in a small town, and I guess they're supposed to be like creatures and monsters, and their strange activities start to happen. And yeah, the synopsis isn't giving much. I also don't know a lot, but yeah, I just had like gothic, creepy vibes, and I was like, bet. I mean, because that's the only type of horror I think I can't even like stand anything else. I'm very squeamish, so no thank you. But yeah, then next stop is Golden Sun. So I read Red Rising. I read Red Rising. Haha. I read Red Rising last month. I really enjoyed it, even though I can like admit that there are some things that the treatment of women isn't super great. I can see like why people have problems with that, but I still enjoyed it. And also, I guess because you kind of expect like a kind of revolution story, but then we spent like a chunk at like his first year in like school, sort of. So I can see how that can be like, some people don't like it. But anyway, all this to say is that I liked it, and everybody says like even if you did like if you had problems with Red Rising or whatever, that this is like much better. And so I've been so hyped. I almost picked up Golden Sun immediately, but I had to like stop myself and stick to my TBR, and I'm so proud of myself for that. By the way, like I stuck to my TBR, even though I'm technically breaking the rule for this because I tried to leave a month before I continue a series, just so I can read other things as well. But I'm breaking my rule and I'm reading it this month because I have on TikTok everywhere. I'm just like, Golden Sun is supposed to be crazy. So I hope it lives up to the hype because I have like unrealistic expectations going into it. But I hope it lives up to the hype because I enjoyed Red Rising. So I think that I would probably like this. But yeah. Do I describe? I mean, okay, to get short synopsis for Red Rising. Basically, following this character, there's a hierarchy. There are golds on top, reds. Basically, finds out that so the main character Daryl, who are following, finds out that the golds have been lying to him, and then he basically goes on like this revolution journey. That's like the shortest thing I can give you. To be honest, I don't want to say anything that happens because I don't want to spoil anything. I don't want to, So yeah. Next on the list, I'm actually continuing quite a lot of series this month. Then next on my list is I want to read Flamefall, which is the second book in the Aurelian cycle. I read Fireborn in August. I don't know why that took me so long. In August, and basically in the world of Fireborn, the Aurelian cycle, yeah, we follow this world. We follow 10 years after like a revolution, And in this world, basically, only the elite could ride dragons, but now it's like anybody from any class. There's also a class here too, a class system here. But anyway, anybody can, volunteer and ride dragons. And they were following Annie, who's an orphan and who's like the lowest class, like a serf. And then we also follow Lee, who was part of the elites who were like dethroned, and basically follow these two people who have like this very complex relationship with each other because they were friends in the orphanage, but then they also have like very different backgrounds. Anyway, I really liked the politics in Fireboard. I really enjoyed. Also, it talked a lot about like propaganda. I don't know, not a lot of books that I've read talk about propaganda, so that was really nice. I've just seen this revolution, and then we see this new system and how it's like, is it like it's better, but then we still see problems with the new regime, basically. And yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing what direction the story takes. And yeah, I'm really excited. Then another series I will be continuing is Jade War. I also read Jade War in Jade Legacy. No, Jade City. Jade Legacy is the third book. I read Jade City in August as well. Yeah, I really enjoyed it. So basically following these we were following one clan, but there's a clan rivalry. Yes, and we're following the No Peak clan. Yeah, it's basically like there's lots of like family drama, which I love. And we also, why did I pause? What was I going to say? No. Okay, I got it. So yeah, there's this resource called Jade, and it basically gives you like some special abilities, and then the two clans are kind of involved in the production manufacture of Jade. And again, there's a clan rivalry, and so basically see this rivalry kind of come to a head, and then action happens. And yeah, there's a lot of scheming because like the clans are very much involved in the politics, in the commerce and everything. And it's just like very small island, and only on this island Jade can be used. Not on the island. They are basically people that are native to the island. Only them can use Jade. So basically you're just following this family. And it's really interesting. And there's a lot of action. And I'm looking forward to, things getting even worse. So yeah, I'm being more chaotic. And yeah, that's it. I think that's all I plan to read. I have like 2 more books, but honestly, I've looked at the number of books I want to read, and 10. And honestly, no, I am not done. I knew something was missing. Oh my god, I'm such a clown. I want to read Spinning Silver by Naomi Novik. Also, can we look at this gorgeous cover? I don't know. It's just the paperback covers are kind of ugly, and so I'm so happy when I saw this. I saw this on Vinted secondhand, and I was just like, I have to have this. And then I just feel like big books should be in hardcover. I don't know. It's just more. It's just I'm very proud of this, as you can see. All I know is a Rumpelstiltskin. Yeah, finally got it. Rumpelstiltskin retelling. That's all I know about it. And yeah, I've not read. I also have Uprooted by Naomi Novik, but I don't think I'm going to read that yet. But basically, I've never read anything by Naomi Novik, so I hope I like it. And I got this. I mean, even if I don't, it's like she's still gorgeous. Anyway, yeah. Now I have come to the end of all the books I want to read. I hope I have a great reading month, and I hope you have a great reading month too. I have like 2 more books, but honestly, I need to be realistic because I have a bunch of tests this month, so I don't think I'll be able to. I don't think I'll be able to finish all of these. But again, you just aim as high as you can, and whatever I have will just be added on to the next month. So yeah, thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. I hope this was somewhat entertaining. I hope maybe some of these books sound interesting to you. Put them on your TBR. Let me know what you think if you do. If you like, please leave a like, subscribe if you'd like to. Yeah, see you next time. Okay, bye.